We back with another Imkevin Jujutsu Kaisen video. I've been really enjoying these lately.
So after I upload a vid, I
Let's
always
get
scroll
into
through
it.
the comments, harding, replying, all that good stuff, right? But as I was scrolling, I kept on seeing these comments talking about some, oh, you don't want to see what Mei Mei and Yuji were doing. Bro was not ready for what Mei Mei is. And my brain instantly was like, oh damn, she probably got bodied in some gruesome way. But nah, I was wrong. I honestly would have preferred them getting smoked than to what we actually got. Now, at first glance, I was like, okay, sure. We didn't see Mei Mei in like 7 episodes, and the first thing we see is some titties. But the titties wasn't the problem. It's when the
Definitely
camera
not.
flipped and Yuji was on the other side of that bed. Now, I'm pretty sure they're blood related, and whether they did anything or
As somebody who grew up, watching animes, as somebody who also grew up being able to maneuver, like, how do I say this? I grew up on both sides where I understand the love of anime. I got animes that I love, but that I also understand the people who say is weird as hell. And this is why, bro. There's some real weirdos who be writing some of these stories. I don't care what you say, my nigga. At first, I was like, what the hell wrong with that? You feel me? Look like they might have been, bumping some uglies. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. And then you say they blood related, and I go, why does anime do this? Like, well, they also have a problem with they'll make like a little kid character be like a grown character, then have them doing grown things, and it's like, why? Why, bro? This is why niggas say anime is weird, bro. And this is why it was hard for me to get, because some people be like, oh, you only watch the mainstream animes. You only know Dragon Ball Z, which this is a weird insult. And you've been on the internet. You don't touch grass when you think this is an insult. You're like, you're not a real anime. But it's just like, now, I basically watched everything on Toonami. Grew up watching, Gundam Wing, Dragon Ball Z. Shit, I watched Fooly Cooly, Fighting Foodon, Ultimate Muscle. I was really watching anime, Zoids, that type shit. But I never could get to the animes outside the fringes because of shit like this, bro. Like, this is weird, bro. Like, why, my nigga? First of all, this is disgusting, bro. These is family members, bro. Like, on God in heaven, there'll be some themes in anime that be actually problematic in real life to me, where it's just like, this was unnecessary, my nigga.
or not, they need to be jailed for showing me this unholy scene.
Now, if they're not related, I haven't watched this, then I'll take all that back. But if they are, or if the show makes you think they are, yeah, it's just a pervert who wrote that. Y'all can try to act like that's because you like the show, so you okay with everything. That was just a pervert who wrote that.
But enough of that. We back where we left off to Ghetto pulling up to quote-unquote
right,
save
let's get
Mahito.
back to
But
this. God
Yuji was
damn.
on hot. He saw the man who IP banned Gojo from the server and was not gonna let that slide. And I didn't know
run up
Ghetto
on
can
him.
use Genjutsu. Cause in Yuji's eyes it looked like he was about to fall. But to everyone else, that boy simply tripped. Not gonna lie, it's one thing to beat my ass, but making me look goofy is unacceptable. So Yuji went in for round.
He said, don't embarrass me, bro. Just dunk on me. Don't break my ankles, then dunk on me. What the wrong? Like, dunking on me is pretty disrespectful. But shaking me to the ground, waiting for me to get up, then dunking on me, I'm seeing you after this game, bro.
Round 2, this time jumping over the fake hole, but Ghetto said, nah, we ain't doing that, and body him with centipedes. This dude Yuji can't catch a break. It's been non-stop boss battles for my guy. And that's when Mahito tried to sneak Ghetto, but he didn't know he got Spidey sense, and Ghetto did not take that act too kindly. At first I thought he was just trying to murk him. Turns out, he put that nigga in his inventory, and I don't know.
That nigga caught him with a master ball, didn't he? Super ball, didn't he? Goddamn, turned that boy into a Pikachu, didn't he? Goddamn, boy, you put that boy in a you start collecting them.
I don't know about y'all, but when they start talking about their techniques and shit, I'd be so confused. But what I got from this is that he has some technique called Maximum Uzumaki, which is basically combining the curses that he owns to make a strong blast of curse energy. And if the curse happens to be a high grade, then he gets to rob them of their technique. Then bro proceeds to deep throat the ball.
Whole lot of that, hey. I don't like how there's like no.
And after
music
how
or nothing.
long, the other students finally show up. But now I realize why nobody called on them niggas. They really out here using arrows and guns. Like, bro, we all know unless it's a damn Kamehameha, projectiles never work in anime. You either need a melee weapon or strength.
No, that's not fully true. For the most part, you very correct, but Cowboy Bebop niggas was getting blicked down. Don't ever think niggas wasn't getting something hot in their frame. Huh? Gundam Wing, like I said, my nigga Hero was upping. He was upping that little baby little, you feel me? Niggas was getting popped in that shit, bro. No freaky. Yeah, what other animes? Yeah, there's plenty of animes niggas done, but for the most part, if it's an anime where niggas use melee weapons or magic or kai or anything like that, yeah, go ahead, just put the gun down. That's not gonna work. You got a better chance with a knife than you do with a gun, which is weird, but
hands to do damage. And shorty right,
because somehow you can't shoot Frieza. Like Frieza's bulletproof, but somehow Trunks can dice Frieza into pieces, which is weird. But anyway,
here knows the anime rules. She pulled up behind him using her sword technique, and I was like, oh yeah, she finna go crazy. Honestly, I didn't know what I was expecting. And what made it worse, this dude Ghetto out here moving like Aizen. She had the producer turn up the song and everything, but the moment that sword got palmed, everything went quiet. Not only did he completely humble her, he wanted to show off the new move he unlocked and almost smoked her with that Uzumaki technique. But luckily, these two came through with the save, or would have been two more bodies at the Shibuya funeral. All of a sudden, we see this dude Choso after however long, getting some type of flashback of spending time with Yuji. So he wasted no time to get in the mix. That's when we find out that one of the names that Ghetto brain goes by is Noritoshi Kamo, who turns out to be the most. When we find out that one of the names that Ghetto brain goes by is Noritoshi Kamo, who.
I thought that nigga said Naruto Shikamo. I said this nigga switched to animes, nigga. He was murking you so hard, he switched to a whole different. He switched to the antagonist.
Turns out to be the most evil sorcerer.
Protagonist.
Of all time. And that's not all. Turns out this whole time Yuji and Choso are brothers. And then this person pulled up to help Ghetto. And at first I thought this was a girl, but after hearing bro's voice, looks
female. Traditionally female drawn characters with male voices is something you got to deal with in anime. Don't even, if that weird to you, you must be new around here, nigga.
Like a girl but sounds like a nigga. But anyways, that boy Choso was pissed. Almost made him smoke his little bro. So he started charging that beam and almost took his head off. And this goes to show if you're strong enough, you can damn near do anything. His power is blood manipulation but ended up earth bending. So then he destroyed the top of the rock throwing Ghetto in the air. Then came back through with another beam. Not gonna lie, that would have been a mean
Avatar really a goated show, by the way. I just had to throw that out.
Combo of Ghetto was over leveled, and this dude has nothing but a smile on his face. There's no way Choso wins now.
It's supposed to be dark. If he's smiling, it's gonna be dark.
Then Choso had a big IQ idea of calling in that airstrike, but I guess either Ghetto is immune to projectiles or that nigga aim is just trash. So Ghetto came flying down and I knew hands were about to be thrown. But he flashed up behind him and a single hit, which Choso blocked, sent him flying. Then he ended up spawning a goon just to knock him off. And the thing I like about Choso, it feels like he's optimizing the use of his ability. From that random ass airstrike to him using the pressure of the blood just to boost himself back up. You know, maybe I was a little too hard on bro. So anyways, Choso thought it was time for that hand-to-hand combat. Went in for that 3-piece, but Ghetto said he's not feeling hungry. He went for the sweep kick, Choso dodged, went for the heel kick, but Ghetto backflipped on his ass. Went for that charge right.
Cooked. It's animation so far.
Hooked, but instead got hit with a mean reversal. Once again, Choso had an amazing play, putting his other hand behind his back to shoot the beam. He be having some crazy moves, but Ghetto was simply better.
What kind of contortionist?
That knee to the jaw got him heated now though. Was on the offensive for a cool 2 seconds until Ghetto struck that man in the sternum. Meanwhile, these three are just enjoying the show. And tell me, who does Yuji think he is? This is the second time someone trying to be eyes in this episode. I don't see no type of gel in sight. You have no reason to defy the laws of physics like that. That's when everybody on the field thought it was sweet until
Sweaty.
homie had to let him know they place real quick, turn everybody into an icy. And homie did not forget what Choso did to his hand. He wanted it back in blood expeditiously, but Yuji slid for his brother with a clutch save. Then homegirl came from the top ropes with some airbending just for a simple flick of the wrist to deflect it. At this point it's a 3v2, and honestly, it only takes one of them to solo these three. And that's exactly what happened. Shorty started talking about how they gotta buy some time. Whoa.
Jumping time
went through y'all heads thinking y'all were like that. Homie wasted no time to turn them into ices again. And when it seemed like everyone was a guaranteed pack, a stroke of luck was on their side. The homegirl Yuki spun the block. Now Yuki is cool and all, but y'all already know who I wanted to see spin. That boy Yuta. Wherever he's at, that boy's having a great time while everyone else is fighting for their life. But yeah, bro, next week is the last week, and we probably gonna have to wait till 2027 for the next season.
Damn, I'm really about to enjoy this whole. Yeah, I'm about to go back and watch this season or something. I gotta probably start season 1. I gotta watch this show, bro. Great video. Another great video.